All right, just stopped and started. Turned the Wi-Fi off and on again too. See if that brings along. Perfect skater coming down the right wing. Got a man in the middle, just out of his reach. Hamilton slid across. Hopefully he would have been there, but it wasn't an issue. Perfect skater is once again coming up with the puck. Tries to put it in the slot, but it goes past everybody and goes into the far corner. I'd say this is probably Perfect Skating's top line. Biggest kids. They're all good skaters too. Brenner goes behind the net. Puck comes out front, comes out to the blue line. Perfect skater takes a shot. Nicely blocked by Vito Cipriani with a slide. Puck goes down deep. Perfect skater goes forward to forward behind the net. Right now the Lions are looking a little tight in their own zone. They're kind of coasting around. They need to get this puck out and get a change. There we go. Vito will take care of that. He gets the puck out, loses his stick, but in his efforts, he gets the puck out, and Perfect Skating has to regroup in their own zone, so we get a full line change for the Lions. Puck comes out of the zone, center ice. Perfect Skating retreats into their own zone. Player decides not to pass and tries to carry it forward. Dylan Bankert with a tough back check takes the puck away from him and curls back into the zone. Tries to go across to Lauerman, but it just escapes him. Perfect Skating picks it up. They had a man going up the center with good speed, but the puck just past him, goes deep into the Lions zone. All right, much better. We are now currently live. Well, sorry about that delay. I don't know. It looked like it was live on our end, but apparently it was not on the other end. But we restarted the stuff, and now it seems to be working. So hopefully you guys are tuned in. Got up early to watch this. Puck is now down deep in the Perfect Skating. Dylan Bankert controlling the puck. One man on him. He tries to get it out to Lauerman, but unfortunately it does not get there. It's intercepted. Good forecheck by Huey Taylor, but the puck gets past him. Perfect Skating coming up the wing. Pass out diagonally across neutral ice. Is met by a back checking Lauerman. Puck goes in, slightly offside, but they wave it off. Defensive zone regroup for the Lions. Get it up to Huey Taylor. Huey tries to slap the pass across to Lauerman, but unfortunately it didn't get there. Now Lauerman comes back, and he just slaps it deep and goes for a change. Puck's coming through center ice. Little pinball action going on there. The puck just keeps bouncing back and forth, back and forth. Nobody seems to be able to gain good control on it. Perfect Skater goes down the left side. He's got his head up. He's wrapping around. He's trying to get it out. Gets it out to a man in front. Player shoots wide of the net. Hamilton was there. Decided that it wasn't worth putting his glove on it. Oh, here comes down the right wing. Kinghorn goes in, makes the zone. Going down the left wing. Gets forced wide, so he can't get a shot, but he still has the puck down low. Met by three Perfect Skaters. They take the puck away from him, and they're coming out now. Good pass up there. Taylor is there. Nice work. Just couldn't get past the last Perfect Skater. Got 2-on-2 coming in. Nicely done. Now Thorpe Bunn has the puck. He turns. He's looking up. He's got a Garvey. There we go. Garvey's coming down the center. He takes a shot. Oh, just couldn't quite get there. Gets it out in front for Weinrich, and Weinrich's stick was unable to connect with that stick pass just as he was coming across the crease. Player comes down from Perfect Skating, came down the left wing. Nicely played by the defense for the Lions. They take the puck from him, get the puck out of the zone, comes out to neutral ice. Perfect Skating regroups, comes into the blue line. Player is on his backhand. He's looking to find some space and turn. Instead he curls and looks up, tries to get it out to the blue line, but it gets knocked down. Now the Perfect Skaters, nice move there by the player to try to get out in front with a drag move. Perfect Skater down low with the puck. Turns, wheels away from the nice work there by Rize. Rize battles. Players come in on support. Oh, good work by Wes Bastine in position. Centering pass comes across, and Wes is there to intercept it, turns, and puts it back in the corner to get it out of harm's way. For a 0-0 after one period now. Mountain Lions against the Perfect Skating Club from wherever they are. I'd have to say that the play is fairly even. I think that the Perfect Skating team has probably had more offensive zone time than the Lions. They seem to be able to control the puck down low, below the goal line. Haven't gotten a lot of great scoring chances. Hamilton has been solid in net on the few that they've had. They had one exceptional scoring chance, pass across the slot. Hamilton kicked hard across on his butterfly slide, got a leg pad on it. That was a great save. On the other end, the chances for the Lions have largely been one and done. They'll come down and maybe get a shot, pass across, dumped into the slot. It doesn't seem like they're getting a lot of offensive time possession. Haven't been able to really establish territorial advantage, if you will. But again, the score is 0-0. Period number 2 about to start. Teams, of course, will switch ends. Your Lions are in the light blue. Perfect Skating's in the white. Hamilton will go down to the right end in front of us here. So the Lions will be going from right to left. See if they can find a little offense here. They haven't been a little offensively challenged so far in this tournament. They scored a total of 3 goals in 2 games, which is kind of unusual for this club. They got scorers on every line and on the blue line. Perfect Skater gets through and makes a nice shot. Hamilton with a great leg pad save there on a stiff wrister from the player who got around the D. Puck comes out to the blue line. Shot coming, gets tipped wide by the Perfect Skating player. He has it. He curls in his own zone. He goes up to the blue line. And puck comes into the slot. Perfect Skater is there. Brenner was after him. Cipriani is after him. Brenner has the puck now. Couldn't get the pass off, but to keep some puck moving forward. Cipriani has it. He gains the blue line. He's going down the left wing. Tries to put it in. Hits a shin pad on its way down. Oh, Brenner with a really nice wrist shot, but it just went off of the side of the net just behind the post. That was a great opportunity. I think the goalie was a little screened. Brenner battling for the puck down low. Backhander. Couldn't make it through. Puck comes out to the blue line. Nolan Rize gets it. He passes it across to Bastien. Bastien couldn't quite handle the pass. He retreats into his own zone. Hamilton with another good save. The time it's cleared. Oh! Oh! Puck was bouncing all over the place. Went through the crease, I think, twice. Hamilton scrambling around. Made a couple of good saves, and his defenders were there to clear the puck. The initial clear by, I think, Bastien, he slapped the puck so hard down low to get it behind the net, get it out of harm's way, that it went off of the back. There's a shot that Hamilton never saw, but it went wide. Bastien's attempt to clear actually went so hard off the backboards that he jumped right back out in front of the net. All right, Brenner turns. He gets the puck out of the zone. It's tipped by a Perfect Skater, so the puck is heading down into their zone with no icing. Nicely intercepted there by Lauerman. Lauerman then gets mauled by a couple players. Perfect Skaters are moving pretty fast. They're good skaters, hence the name, I guess. And they are closing quickly on the Mountain Lions, who are also very good skaters, but they don't have a lot of time and space. Perfect Skater goes down the right wing, a little over pursuit by the Mountain Lions on this. They need a wing up high. Comes out to the blue line, shot towards the net. That hits a whole bunch of bodies. Hamilton makes a good save. Gets turned around, dives backwards to try to stop the wraparound attempt, but he's facing the wrong direction. Perfect Skater is able to tuck it in the near side, far side from us, past Hamilton's outstretched leg. I don't know if you could tell right there watching it on the screen, but in that instance right there, the Lions were out of position terribly in their own zone. All the wings were down low. All 5 players were down low, and the Perfect Skaters had an opportunity to do a lot of stuff with the puck. Perfect Skater coming down the wing. Nice back check there. Puck is just stolen clean from him. Dylan Garvey coming down the left. I'm sorry. That was Weinrich was coming down the left wing. Stick handled one too many times. Puck comes off of his stick. Ends up on a Perfect Skater stick. They go up along the half boards for a breakout. Rize over to Tucker. Tucker Murray looks. He circles. He's got Weinrich open over here. He goes to Bunn in the middle. Bunn gains the line. Everybody's on sides. Down low to Weinrich. Weinrich turns back to Bunn. Bunn puts it down on net. A couple chances there by the Lions. Goes off the side of the net. Not in, unfortunately. Tucker Murray has it. He sends it down low to Bunn. Bunn shovels it backhand. Turns. He's looking for a chance. 2 players are on him. No shot Weinrich with a shot, bouncing just wide. I'm sorry, that was Garvey. Right out in front, puck's bouncing. Oh, what a glorious opportunity that was.
Like the theme of the weekend right now.
Just whiffing on shots. It's been amazing.
Point shots.
Yeah. Good work by that line to keep the puck in there and get some good offensive zone pressure. And every time that they had an opportunity to shoot, either the puck would dribble off the stick or perfect skater would get on the puck. Puck comes out. Rize with a shot towards the net. That deflects wide. I think we're out there. Cipriani looking. He turns. He's got Brenner with him. Popek. Popek goes behind the net. He's got his head up. Tries to take it out front. Takes it out front. Gets it to Brenner. Brenner with a shot. Oh, that was nice. Brenner, I think, has been listening to my broadcast and saying, got to get the shots off. Rize falls hard against the boards, but he gets the puck back in deep. Murray turns on the far side. He's heading in to the zone, gives it to Popek. A couple players run into each other, including the ref. Perfect skater puts it high off the pane, wraps out of the zone. Wes Bastien looks up. Player gets the puck away from him as he was looking to pass. Puck comes right out in front. Good defensive play there. Shot gets blocked by Cipriani. Cipriani's heading to the bench. Looks like he took it on the arm. Hope he's going to be okay. He dropped his glove, skated to the bench in a hurry for replacement. Perfect skating, gets the puck, and they send it down deep, wraps around behind the net. Puck comes out, not out of the zone, but they keep moving it forward. Brenner chips it up. Here comes Lauerman down the left wing. Oh, puck just off his stick again. Lauerman had a step, but puck just escaped him. All right, Popek has it now. He's looking for good shot there from, couldn't tell who that was, I'm sorry. Here comes Perfect Skaters through center ice. Still has hold of the puck. Nice work there by Dylan Banker to get in the guy's stuff so he couldn't get a shot off. Here comes Lauerman down the right wing again. No, that's not Lauerman, I'm sorry. Oh, pass across to Lauerman, doesn't quite get to him. He has the puck, he turns and looks up. Going to get a shot. Goalie makes a good save, but his teammate was on the far post, and the goalie did a good job of deflecting that in the other direction. Player comes in for perfect skating, tries a backhander towards Hamilton, but that hits his stick. Huey Taylor goes down in a heap when he runs into a player, but gets right up, and we have a penalty against that player. All right. Power play, second power play of the game goes to the Mountain Lions. See if they can even the score up here. They're starting to get a little more offensive zone possession, which is nice. See, it's only a 1 minute power play. See if they can get control of this puck in the zone and get some shots on net. Goalie's been playing well, but they really haven't managed a whole lot of offensive chances here. Good work there. Puck down low, looking up, goes back to Lauerman. Lauerman puts it out in front. Dylan Garvey is there. He puts it into the slot. Huey takes it, goes back to Tucker. Tucker Murray turns. Players are forcing him wide. He's getting it towards the middle. Puts it right through the blue paint, but unfortunately his teammate had just peeled off at that last second. So here comes Perfect skating down the right wing, 1-on-2. And he gets a shot on Hamilton with his backhand, who gloves it for a whistle. 27 seconds left in this power play. Some pretty good possession there for this group. But they, I don't know if they got a shot on net, actually. They had a couple shot chances. Just a little bit of miscommunication there as far as where people were going to be. Pass the puck through the slot, and there was nobody home. Been a couple of those so far today. Puck is dropped. Brenner wins it back to Kinghorn. Kinghorn turns. He's got a man on him. Player takes it from Kinghorn. He puts it out in front. A nice work there by Rize to get the puck away from him. They got to go and take this puck. They're on the power play. They're just standing there watching the player with the puck. Now we got some time. Here comes Brenner heading down the right wing. Drops it off nicely, heading towards the center. Shot coming here. Yes, that's a goal. David Popek. That was a really nice drop pass from Brenner to Popek. Popek turns and comes off of the half boards and turns towards center ice. He has to take a moment's hesitation as he was about to have a shot blocked. So he took one more step, found some open ice, and got a real nice shot. Ended up going up over the goalie's left shoulder. Looks like the team is Perfect Skating is changing goalies. I don't think it has anything to do with the timing of the goal. It's about halfway through the game. A lot of teams will do that if they have two goalies. They'll just switch them right at the half time of the game. Vito Cipriani has the puck. He sends it down low. Let's see if the Lions can build a little momentum off of that goal, or a lot of momentum. Cipriani tries to turn and shovel the puck down low, but he ends up hitting a couple skates and falling down. Brenner is there. Cipriani is there. Perfect Skater comes away with the puck. He turns behind his own net. He's got some speed, runs into Cipriani. Brenner knocked the pass down, but couldn't get control of the puck. Here comes Perfect Skater. Good job there on the back check by the Lions. Brenner tries to chip it up to Cipriani through center ice. Now the players 2-on-1 happening here. Nice shot by the Perfect Skater. Comes in on Hamilton. Hamilton standing tall, perhaps a little deep in his crease, and the player is able to pick the corner right above him as he has ice to take and just get the perfect shot off. Perfect Skating with another goal and another lead, 2-1 now. Late in the second period, 4:49, and Perfect Skating has a 2-1 lead. Took all the momentum right out of the sails of the Lions with that goal. Puck comes out to the blue line, bouncing, bobbling puck, jumps over Bastien's stick, so he has to retreat into his own zone to go and get it. He does. He sends it around. Got a wing over there and another defender. See who's going to come away with it. Puck comes out just out of the blue line. Perfect Skater turns, circles, waits for his teammates to get back on side, gets in there. Nice work there by Huey. Huey gets ahead to Banker. Banker couldn't quite squeeze around the player. He falls down. Puck is sent back in the Lions zone. Oh, tough cross. Ooh, that worked out all right. Dylan Garvey, and I'm sorry. Huey goes down the right wing with speed, jerks around one, takes a shot. Goalie makes a save. Couldn't get his own rebound as the puck bounced up right as he got there. Puck is at the blue line, kept in by Bastien. No, it came out. Now the puck has come out again. Tucker turns. Nice pass up. Bastien wasn't quite ready for that. Perfect Skater picks it up. He enters the zone and shovels it down to the zone backhanded, but it's going to be offsides against them. One player stepped in too early.
He's skating down like at full speed. Next closest forward is like crossing the blue line at like 50% speed when he's shooting.
Yeah. Yep. A lot of that stuff that Slav has been talking about hasn't really been happening. They haven't really been playing as a group and moving fast. Puck is dropped center ice. Comes out. Perfect Skaters coming into the zone. Gets a pass across. Nicely intercepted there by Bastien. Now we got Bunn coming up. Pass across to Garvey. Garvey's got speed coming down the left wing. Nobody's really with him, as we were just talking about. His teammates just didn't seem to keep up. Right through the slot. Again, great opportunity. Nothing from it because the players weren't where they were supposed to be. Pass up to Rize. He gets to the red line. Gets up to Garvey. Garvey across to Thorpe. Thorpe has the puck, trying to get a shot. There's a shot and a good save by the goalie. That was nice work by this group again to get a good opportunity there and to get a good shot off. The goalie was square at the top of his crease and he shoots it into his belly for a whistle. But in that situation, they were supporting each other well, and if that goalie had not been able to control that rebound, one of the Lions was standing right over him, ready to push it into the net. But he was able to control it, so nothing happened. Anyway, puck comes up the near side. Pinch by Funky. Puck gets past him. Good job there by the Mountain Lions. Garvey puts the puck forward. Garvey wants his really making things happen today. He is moving his feet really well today. He's on. Good pass to Thorpe. Thorpe has a stick lifted just before he's about to shoot. There's that half second again that these kids just didn't. I don't know. They just don't seem to have the timing right now. Getting the shot off. Garvey heading down, gets a shot towards the net, hits a skate and goes wide. Thorpe sends it down low. That line goes for a change. Here comes Perfect Skating out of the zone. Nice pass ahead. Player comes across. Nobody's really applying any pressure. They're just kind of watching him go wide. Good job there by Gavin. Take the puck away from the player. and then continues with another player, but he pinches him off. Player falls down. Puck is sent forward. Kinghorn is still there. Gets it to Popek. Up to, whoa, Brenner just got a shoulder in the chest right there. That was definitely a marginal play by that player in a non-checking league. Puck goes ahead just behind Brenner. D-to-D pass by the Perfect Skaters. Players coming down, gets a shot off, goes wide of Hamilton into the corner. Perfect Skater player is there. Puck's bouncing. Now we have a little bit of space for Cipriani. Good job, good stick with the Perfect Skaters to knock that down. Brenner heading up the far side. Perfect Skater is the first one there. Popek puts the puck forward to himself, but not quite. Brenner has the puck, gets it down to Cipriani. Just as Cipriani catches it, the stick on the stick, and the puck is sent free. This line needs a change. Kinghorn goes in deep with the puck. He looks up. He's got a couple players skating away from him, but he's just going to carry it because nobody's moving their feet. Kinghorn loses the puck as it's heading towards the net. Goalie pushes it carefully into the corner. Perfect Skater sends it up. Tucker Murray came out. He gets a shot off. Perfect Skater deflects into the corner with his skate. Got a line change done, I think. Nope, still got the same guys out there. Murray has it. He turns. Partial change anyway. Here comes Murray. He's going to take it in. He gets slashed on the hands, loses the puck. Turns, gets past one player. Puck might escape and get slept off of the stick. We have a moment here. Cipriani from the top angle. That's what we like to see. Puts the puck on net, and then the next player in, who was Lauerman, moving his feet really quickly, gets there and almost gets the rebound opportunity. Got to see some foot speed out of these kids. They're kind of dragging. I don't know what's going on here. We've got 9 minutes left here in the second period. No, 9 seconds left here in the second period. I was wondering why it looked like that. Couldn't quite get the shot off. Period's going to end here in about 2 seconds as Bond just retreats into his own zone. And the second period is ended with a 2-1 lead for the Perfect Skaters. He is coaching a game. Mountain Lions got to obviously got to produce some offense here, but again they're just kind of a little bit out of sync with each other. The number of passes that have gone to good places, but there wasn't a player there, have been pretty high. Number of chances at shots that they've had where the puck is just rolled off of their stick, or just as they're about to shoot, opposing player gets a stick on their stick and nothing happens, has been really, really high. They just haven't. I don't know. I really liked what I saw Brenner do earlier. He got a puck, and as he was getting dragged down, he was just like, I'm going to get this shot off. And it was a really good shot. Unfortunately, it was just outside the frame of the net, and so it wasn't going to go in, but he got the shot off. And a lot of times these kids are just playing with the puck just that 1/2 second too long. And these kids, all these kids in this division are good skaters, and they're getting there before our kids can get a shot off. All right, puck is dropped at center ice. Third period has begun. Score is 2-1 in favor of the Perfect Skaters. Player comes across. See what kind of these guys can play some defense. Good pressure there. Puck is sent behind Hamilton. Coming up the far side. The breakout hasn't been very good either for the Lions. They just don't seem to. Oh, Perfect Skater comes away with it, gets a shot off towards Hamilton, goes wide. Bankert couldn't quite get the puck out. Perfect Skater keeps it in. Now we have, I believe, Lauerman was trying to get past. Huey Taylor has the puck. He's heading down the right wing. He gets a shot off. Goalie with a good glove save and a whistle for a face-off. It's going to be in the Perfect Skating end. You're going to get a full line change for the Lions. Heading out there with the Thorpe and the two Dillons. Weinrich to take the face-off. On defense, we have Tucker Murray and Wes Bastine. Puck is won back by Perfect Skaters. They put the puck D to D. Garvey fights for it. Weinrich comes up with it. He's got a nice move there. He's got a stick. Oh, once again, just should have taken a one-timer. Makes a nice pass, but the player just doesn't quite settle down. And as soon as he turns, there is a perfect skater on him. Same thing happened here. Tucker goes deep and turns, tries to make a move behind the net, but the perfect skater is on him. They're just skating a lot faster than our team is right now. Puck comes up the near boards. Doesn't quite make it out again. Thorpe moves it forward. Weinrich gets it out to Garvey. Garvey's heading down the left wing. He'll move his feet. He gets past the player. Puts the puck right on the goalie. Puck is bouncing around, and he covers it for a whistle. Good stuff. That's what I like to see. Good speed into the zone, covering each other. Get the shot on net and go for the rebound. Didn't end up in a goal, but it's a positive move. Brenner line out there now. Rize and, yep, shot coming. Rize with the puck. He looks up, goes back. Nice pass across. Shot coming from Gus. Oh, player came over and blocked it. Gus just took that 1/2 second too long, and the perfect skater was able to get over there in the shooting lane and block that shot. And it looked like he had a ton of ice to take and to shoot. All right, coming out of the zone now. Perfect skater takes the puck away. He gets knocked down. Nice work there. That's a little bit of the other action, what I like to see, where Brenner just stepped into the kid before he could get a shot off. Cipriani has the puck on the far side. 3 players on his side. Puck is sent across. Rize has it. He turns, goes backhand up the boards towards Popek, I think. Popek has it. He turns. Puck is taken away from him. And he gets it back from the player. He sends it ahead up to Cipriani. Cipriani's heading down the left wing. Players are going with him. Brenner's open. Oh, it's just outside of his reach. Just a moment's hesitation on that, but Brenner was open for a tap-in. Puck is sent out. Tucker Murray comes over to collect it. He's going to skate forward with it. He gains the blue line. He's looking for a shot. He gets sent wide. Curls again on the boards, on the half boards. He puts the puck down low, hoping to get it to Popek, but it doesn't get there. Brenner is paying attention and covering back for Tucker. Lauerman is on the ice now. He gains the zone. He gets a shot off, tips off of the goalie's catcher, but it goes wide, unfortunately. Lauerman is moving his feet. Here comes Huey. Player makes a nice move to get past Huey, and out of Lauerman's clutches, ends up having to spin and just put the puck down deep. Comes Wes Bastien, I believe. Yep, Bastien had the puck taken away from him in center ice, but he gets it back, shovels it backhand forward. Huey Taylor there on the boards. He takes the puck. Lauerman moving along. Player just shoulders into him, skates underneath him, and takes the puck and enters the zone. This kid's got some good wheels. He's looking for a shot, but the Lions do a good job closing in on him. I don't know who the whistle is going to be on here. 2 players were jousting. Somebody's getting called for hooking. Looks like Huey's going to the box for hooking. The player had the puck. I guess Huey was hooking him, but they turned and they slashed at each other for a second. I was hoping for matching, but unfortunately the power play is going to go to the Perfect Skating Club. 1 minute power play, 8 minutes left in the game. Score is 2-1 in favor of Perfect Skating. Need to kill this one off and go and get one of our own. The defenders out there right now are Rize, Garvey, Gus Funky, and Weinrich. Puck is sent the length of the ice. It's on net. Goalie has to play it. See if he can mess it up. He does not mess it up, unfortunately. Had good pressure there by Lauerman. Puck is sent out to center ice, picked up by Garvey. He just dumps it down low. Player circles in his own zone. Half of the power play for the Perfect Skating is over. Sent up to center ice. Lions are in their zone. Shot towards Hamilton. He's there with the glove. Face-off is going to be to Hamilton's right in the Lions zone. "17 seconds left on the Perfect Skating power play. I think we might have switched up the group. Yeah, I see Brenner out there now. Funky is still out there. Nice work there to send the length of the ice. There'll be no icing. Power play is going to end with the puck down in their end. Brenner is in on the forecheck. He's after that puck. Doesn't quite get there, but he does. He's fighting 2-on-3. Lions comes out. Tucker Murray's out of the penalty box. No, it wasn't Tucker. I'm sorry, that was Huey. That was in the penalty box. Tucker Murray has the puck. He looks across, gets it to Cipriani on the far blue line. Cipriani down low. He's battling. He wins the puck. Turns with it. Gets it away. Puck goes to the far side. Brenner is now after it. He tries to muscle the puck away from the player, but couldn't quite. Puck is sent through center ice. Just skips right over Gavin's stick. He has to retreat and get it behind his own net. Man is following him. Nice work there by Gavin. He ends up coming away with the puck. Once again, they get sticks on him. Here comes Popek down the right wing. He's got Cipriani heading towards him. There it is. Cipriani comes out. Oh, Kinghorn just misplayed it at the blue line. Got a 2-on-1 sort of developing here. Player was unable to control it, and they were offsides heading in. Yeah. Out there with the Banker line now. They have 6 minutes left to tie this game up. Maybe try to tie it up and pull out a win here. Bastien gets a puck up to Huey Taylor. Huey Taylor tries to go across the blue line, but it gets knocked down. Bankert has the puck, and then it pulled away from him. Now he's after it. Lauerman couldn't get the puck deep. It kind of dribbled off the stick. Puck comes across to Huey. Huey couldn't get the pass off. Oh, Mayer player comes out in front. Let's get a shot. Hamilton with a good save on a tough shot from in close there. With the blocker to knock that one down. Perfect Skating still has a puck in there in the Lions zone. Bankert working hard. A couple players working hard. Puck comes out finally. Now we've got a chance here. Bastien coming down. He goes backhand towards the net, but it just comes off of his stick funny and goes behind the net. Goes behind. Perfect Skater coming up. Nice skating there. Puck is up. Lauerman gets it, dumps it low, and goes for a change. Bastien is staying out there on defense, and Funky, the defensive pair, stays. Forwards change. Gone to the Dillon's line. Here comes a player down the middle. He's looking for a tough angle shot. Now he's looking to put it out in front. Gets it out to his man on the blue line, but it was on his offside, so he couldn't get a shot off quickly. Garvey lost an edge just as he was challenging the player, but Perfect Skating keeps getting the puck back in the offensive zone. Puck comes around to the near side. Again, they're just playing a little bit low in their own zone, a little slow in their own zone. Too many times the wing is not where he needs to be on the half boards over there for the breakout. Comes up here. Weinrich has it. He turns, loses the puck all by himself. He sends it hard off the board to Garvey. Garvey with a self pass, but the Perfect Skater is able to get there and chip it. Now it goes deep into the Perfect Skating zone. Player turns. Bunn was on the forecheck, but he gets around him. Gets through several players, but the next guy there was Gavin, and he just pumped it forward. Funky is in his own zone. He chips it up the boards. Puck is on the far side, gets sent in deep by Thorpe. He goes for a change. Puck is sent across the crease looking for Popek, but he just couldn't quite control it. Brenner comes in, player chips it past him. Here comes Perfect Skaters through center ice. Nice work by Gavin there on the back check, even though he's a defender playing the back check. He's now on the forecheck in the center ice. Player curls, still gets through a couple of players. And the puck comes slightly into the Lions zone. Cipriani can't control the puck for low off. Finally, he makes it across the blue line. Supported by Popek. Puck comes out to the blue line. Murray has it. He gets to pass down low to Cipriani. Escapes him. Player from Perfect Skating picks it up and sends it airborne into his own bench for a whistle. Face-off is going to be outside of their zone. Actually, should be inside their zone because he lofted it in there. Puck will be to the Perfect Skating goalie's right. Brenner line out there. Puck is still stayed on the dot for a long time. Perfect Skater is able to, from his knees, slap at the length of the ice. It should be icing against Perfect Skating. I keep wanting to say Perfect Circle because that's a band that I used to listen to a lot of. Puck's going to come all the way back down to the same face-off dot. Same group. That was with Murray and Rize on defense. Brenner takes it, wins it back to Rize. Rize with a nice hard shot on the ice, but the perfect circle skater is able to pick it up, coming into the zone. He comes across, all of a sudden a shot opportunity. That one gets bounced up into the air and goes wide. Hamilton had to keep track of that one as it was looking like it was going to get possibly drop down in there. Brenner's coming down the right wing. He's got Popek behind him. Brenner drops to Popek. Popek, before he could get the shot off, the player gets a stick on it and pulls it away. Great opportunity, not even a shot. Here comes Perfect Skating with 4-on-2. Popek hustling back to try to even up the numbers. Perfect Skaters were also tired, so they get a change. Put the puck in. One player holds onto it, sends it out to his teammate on the half boards. Tough bouncing puck. Hamilton watches that up and then down, but he manages to keep it out of the net. Goes to the near side here. Popek is after it, leans on his player. Shot coming. That one gets deflected wide and drops, and just before the Perfect Skater could get his stick on it, the defender, I think that was probably Rize, was able to knock it out of harm's way. Now the puck is on the far side, bouncing around. Brenner sends it the length of the ice. He's had enough of this. He wants a change. Puck comes up. The goalie decides to play it. So the wholesale changes except for Cipriani. Cipriani on the forecheck. He needs to go and get a change, even it up. He's going to take the puck through center ice. Gets the puck back. Bankert sends it in. Cipriani is after it. Tries to put it across to Bankert, but whiffs on the pass. There is 1 minute left in this game, and the Lions just can't seem to get anything together. Puck is coming through, perfect circle. The Lions have emptied the net for an extra skater. There's no icing. Puck is picked up by Bastine. He's heading down the wing. He puts it across to Bankert, but unfortunately the perfect circle player is the next one there. He's got a good chance here at the empty net, and he scores. Could not control the puck in the neutral ice, hit a couple players, ended up on a Perfect Skater's stick. Number 9, he's been everywhere for this team. Actually, he's scored, I think, 2 goals for them now. 2 of their 3. And it's now 3-1 with almost no time left in the game on an empty netter. Going to be another loss for the Lions in this tournament. Observations, they played not great in their first game. They played pretty well in their second game, which they lost. And then today, I don't know what's going on with this team. I think that they're a little bit of self-doubt. Maybe the games are too early. But again, as they always say, you can complain about the ice, but the other team's on the same ice. So while they might complain about having to get up early, the other team had to get up early too. Everybody's here in the same boat. Anyway, enough of that. So it's going to be a 3-1 loss for the Lions here in this third game. Definitely not making the championships with this. Certainly, we're hoping to come out of this game with a win. The Perfect Skaters had a 1-1 record going into this.